I look at companies and I'm always curious to see how they come up with the name. Yeah. Your last name is Thor, so it's pretty easy to figure out how you came up with Thor Metal Group. Tell me about yourself. How'd you get into the business? How you got this far? And why, in fact, you decided to put your name on the marquee?
Yeah, I mean, it all kind of connects, right? I mean, my background, again, was in investing. I got my law degree, my MBA at USC. I worked at Guggenheim as an investment banker, and then I got into hard metals. A colleague of mine from business school was in the business, and he was starting a company. So, I noticed a couple weird things about this industry versus, law firms I worked at, or versus, Guggenheim, where I worked in investment banking. And it was all those places had the name on it. They had the founder's name, someone that stood behind it that represented the credibility. But you have these gold companies that's, Benjamin Franklin Gold, or, Bald Eagle grabbing a flag gold, whatever it is. And I'm thinking, well, why aren't they putting their name behind it? Why aren't they, backing it up with their own credibility? And what I come to find out is a lot of these companies, and this is kind of a dirty secret, are foreign owned. I mean, there's foreigners that own these companies. And so they're going to try to make them look as American as possible. They're going to try to advertise on the right conservative channels, but they're not owned by Americans. I mean, I'm American. I was born and raised in Pasadena, California. I have nothing to hide. I don't need to, call myself a Bald Eagle gold company so that you think I'm American. And so I figured, this is the best way to put my name and credibility behind it so people can trust what they're doing.
That's a big deal. American born, Pasadena, California.
To understand whether Thor Metals Group is the right choice, we need to go back to the beginning. This clip dives into their origins and what makes them stand out in a competitive gold investment market.
A lot of offers out there, gold and metals market. I see a lot of offers. I can't tell if they're gimmicks, if they're for real. I mean, this is not a $5 investment. So at the end of the day, you need to make sure you're dealing with the right people. Are these gimmicks or are they real?
This is what I ask people, if I'm talking to a client on the phone. When you set up your investment account at Goldman Sachs, did they say, hey, I'll give you 1,000 free shares of Apple? No, that's not how investment firms work. That's not how legitimate firms work in this industry. That's more for fast food joints. You might get two Big Macs, but when you offer that free metal, you got to be thinking in your head, how am I getting that? And nobody's a saint, nobody's a charity here. So what ends up happening is it's reflected in the price of the metal that you're actually buying.
This is the big question. Is Thor Metals Group a trustworthy company, or is it all marketing? This clip breaks down their practices and whether their claims hold up to scrutiny. Let's see if they're the real deal. Like what you're hearing, don't forget to subscribe and stay ahead of the game when it comes to smart investments.
You go to the store to buy eggs and bread, more expensive than ever. So cash is king. People, I think, are nervous right now about investing in anything else but throwing cash into their shoe boxes. What would you tell people like that who may have the money based on their income, but they're nervous based on the economy?
Well, it's funny you say that about, the price of eggs. I mean, shoot, eggs have double, triple the last couple of years? I mean, I don't know about you, but we're not running out of chickens, right? So, I mean, something's going on. And the thing that's going on is the dollar is being worth less and less. So you throw money in a shoebox, hey, unless you get your home broken into, you're going to have that same amount in that shoebox. But guess what? If it's in there for 3 years, you're buying half as many eggs, or 1/3 as many eggs. Well, with physical gold, it actually, will keep up with that, because you can't print gold. You can print the dollar, and we've printed it with reckless abandon, believe me. If you want to see something really staggering, see what we've done the last 6-7 years. We've quadrupled the supply of dollars, but you can't print it. So basically, you hold it. As the dollar devalues, it takes more of those less valuable dollars to buy that same ounce of gold, and so you retain your wealth. And that's why I think that's king.
With inflation rising and markets more unpredictable than ever, gold has never been more important. This clip explains why gold is the go-to asset in today's economy and how Thor Metals Group fits into the picture.
So, Brandon, I'm a young married couple, and I want to start investing, okay? And I'm afraid of the market. But I hear gold is doing well, so well Costco's selling it. So I call you. I say, hey, Brandon Thor, you're the best in the business. Explain to me, this is my first investment ever, why I should invest in gold, and specifically with you.
I'm going to try to use as much logic that is not related to my opinions, because that's what would appeal to me. Things that have nothing to do with, my opinion, or things that you don't understand. And so what I would tell you is this, okay? You want gold. You want what's called bullion, which means that you're just paying for weight, purity, quality, and the supply and demand market. You don't want stuff that fell off a pirate ship. You don't want something that was on George Washington's wrist when he cut down the cherry tree. Better known, if you know the name of it, if you can find it at 200 other dealers, you can price shop it, then that breeds confidence. That breeds confidence. And that's what you want to acquire, because at the end of the day, it's gold and silver. I mean, look, there's no special gold. There's no gold on Mars or something. You know, you're getting the assets. So as long as you're getting stuff that you know has a market, then you're going to be in good shape. So that's what I would just look out for, is just making sure that I know it has a market. Pretty easy. You just Google the asset. If you can find it everywhere, you know that there's a very nice market for it, and then just make sure you're paying a fair price. You know, same thing. You can price check it quite easily.
Thinking about taking the plunge into gold investment, but not sure where to start? This clip provides the practical steps to begin and highlights how companies like Thor Metals Group and Goldco can make the process seamless. Your financial future deserves the best. Goldco not only offers great prices on precious metals, but also provides top-notch service to ensure your investments are secure. Click the link below to learn more. Also check out our latest video about Bullion Standard Review. Is this the ultimate gold investment platform? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who need to hear this.